Hi everyone, my name is Lynn Esposito and I'm a member of the Women's Initiative and a facilitator for the Dollar Scholar program. I'm happy to be here virtually with you today and glad you could join us. I currently work at Cornerstone Bank in Worcester, where I am a mortgage originator. That means that I can help anyone with getting a mortgage for their home. I especially love helping first-time home buyers buy their first home. Today we are in for a fun activity. This exercise is called Budget Sense 1. Hopefully you all have already enjoyed doing some of our other activities like Sense and Sensibility and 7 Steps to Decision Making. These exercises all help prepare you to be ready to work on your personal budget. In a few minutes, I am going to ask you to do a brief meditation exercise with me. This will help you visualize what your future might look like. Before we get started though, let me describe to you about what a budget is. A budget is an important tool in controlling our money, and it allows us to track the money we have, called income, and the money we spend, called expenses. In Budget Sense 1, you will use a workbook to help develop a budget for the lifestyle you imagine for your future when you are in your early 20s. Okay, let's begin with an activity to help you create pictures in your mind of what your future might look like. First, you will need to close your eyes, and you may even want to lay your head down on your hands. Take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly out through your mouth. Feel your body start to relax. One more time, take another deep breath in through your nose and slowly out through your mouth. Begin to imagine yourself sometime in the future. This would be sometime after you graduated high school and you are beginning your career. Imagine that your alarm has just woken you. You can hear the alarm and feel the softness and warmth of your bed. What is the first thing you see when you wake up? What does your room look like? Where are you living? Now imagine that you're getting ready for work. What will you find in your closet to wear? Will you put a uniform on, or a business suit, or trendy clothes? Imagine now that you're heading to work. How are you getting there? What does your workplace look like? What is it that you most like about your job? Think back to how you came to your career. What kind of schooling or training did you have to take after high school? Imagine now that it is the end of the workday. What are you looking forward to? I would like you to hold these pictures in your mind. Take a deep breath, lift your head from your hands, and slowly open your eyes. We would like you to take those pictures in your mind and write about them. Please take out your Budget Sense workbook and take a few minutes to answer the questions. First, you're going to need to pick your career from the list and write it down. Now you will begin working on your lifestyle choices. For example, under Section A, called Housing, ask yourself, do you own your house or are you going to rent? Also, if you're going to rent, where do you see yourself living? Either in a big city or in a small town. Remember that you are answering these questions as if it's in the future when you're in your early 20s. Continue through the workbook and circle your answers for each section. Once you have gone through the whole workbook and answered all the questions, you will now be able to fill out the worksheet called Build Your Monthly Budget. You will put all your expenses that match your answers for each section on the monthly budget worksheet. Don't worry about the income section in green at the top of the worksheet. We will get to the income for your monthly salary in a few minutes. Once you've finished filling in all the sections on the monthly budget worksheet for your costs, add up all the costs and put them in the bottom box under Total Monthly Costs. Now you're ready to refer to the income on the sheet called Budget, Sense, Careers, Education, and Salary. You will need to locate your career that you have chosen off the list and go to the net monthly salary all the way on the right-hand column. This net monthly salary is what you will use for the income in your green box at the top of your budget worksheet. Now you will subtract your total monthly cost that was total at the bottom of your worksheet from the income net monthly salary at the top in the green section. This amount will be final balance. Some of you will have a positive balance after you subtract your total costs and expenses from your income. This is called a surplus. Some of you will have a negative balance after you subtract your total costs from your income. This is called a deficit. The goal is to be able to have at least a balanced budget at the end of the month so that you are able to pay all your expenses and still have money left over. Do not worry, you will have a chance in our next recording called Budget Sense 2 to go back in and hear about some helpful things to try and get you to a balanced budget. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you in our next session.